Welcome to approximately 10.5 minutes. I'm here with the global warming scientist, Riley Hummel Cousins, and he's going to talk to you today about global warming.
Thank you, Carter. I'm Riley Hummel Cousins, and I am going to talk to you a little bit about global warming.
So, what is global warming, Riley? Can you please explain to us?
So, global warming is when greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere, thickening our atmosphere layer, creating something almost like a heat blanket around the Earth. Now, when the sun rays go in through the atmosphere, they are supposed to go to the Earth, and some of the thermal energy will get trapped in the Earth, but most of it will reflect back out. But since our layer has thickened of our atmosphere, the sun rays are just coming back in, and that is creating a higher temperature for Earth.
Wow, interesting. Now, Riley, what are some of the causes?
Well, one is carbon dioxide emissions through burning fossil fuels in power plants. Making electricity through coal burning power plants release a lot of carbon dioxide. 40% of USA CO2 emissions are from electric production, and 93% of that is from burning coal. More electric gadgets have been flooding the market, and humans are highly dependable on uh, burning coal for the electricity for our new gadgets. The carbon dioxide is getting into the atmosphere and thickening the layer, again creating the heat blanket, and it is rising the Earth's average temperature. We've already we've already gone over 1 degree, and if we hit 2 degrees, that'll be a world crisis. Major cities on the coast will be underwater, such as New York City.
Are there any others?
Oh yeah, Carter, definitely. The carbon dioxide emissions from burning gasoline for transportation. 33% of all emissions is due to burning of fossil fuels, cars and buses. This causes the earth to heat up as the gas rises. This is causing the earth to heat up, and it is melting polar ice sheets, glaciers all over the world. And this is really bad because glaciers are one of our main freshwater um,
Sources.
sources, and and we really need them so they can't go into the oceans and get salty.
I think we should have one more, just to be clear.
Okay, definitely, Carter. Another big one is deforestation. Deforestation is becoming a very, very big problem now. Humans use wood, they chop down trees for mainly wood, logs to build structures, and paper for things like school, let's say. Another bad thing about deforestation is trees take in the carbon dioxide in the air, which is really good because it helps keep down the carbon dioxide rate, and it lets out oxygen, which we breathe. Also, they if you pave over where there used to be trees and over fields, the pavement is a lot more compacted than soil, which makes water not be able to seep through the soil, which plants and soil needs to keep moist. It can cause floods.
What are some solutions for global warming, Riley?
Well, Carter, the easiest solution for everyone, anyone can do this, is to, ride your bike to close places. Walk. It's simple. It's a good exercise. Take your car less. Even if you have to take your car, try to carpool with a friend or something. Public transit. Anything to try to just stay off the road, basically. Another very helpful idea is planting trees. Planting trees is relatively simple. You can do it by yourself, you can do it with your parents, you can do it with your friends, you can volunteer, do it in a big group. You can even get paid by the city to do it because it helps that much. We really need plants and trees to be planted now because there's a lot of deforestation going around, and that's really bad. Also, plants take in carbon dioxide and it lets out oxygen, which helps us breathe. Also, carbon dioxide is the main problem of global warming, so if planting trees only helps that much, saving the world one little bit at a time.
So, Riley, I think we need one more solution, just to be clear.
Another great solution to global warming that everyone can do is turning off your lights, computers, TVs, all electrical devices when you're done using them. It's just a waste of energy to leave it on when you don't need it. Burns extra coal, puts more carbon dioxide into the air. It's a terrible habit to do. Just turn them all off when you're done. You don't need them.
Are there any big solutions to global warming, Riley?
I personally think we really need to pass a law to the government going to factories, reducing the amount of carbon dioxide let into the atmosphere. It is a ridiculous amount of carbon dioxide let into the air.
Okay, this is the number in pounds last year.
2013. That's in pounds let into the atmosphere. That's a 17-digit number. That is incredible.
That is ridiculous. Most people do not realize how crazy that actually is.
We need to pass a law through and get this number reduced. This is terrible. Imagine in our future, our children, if that stays up, we won't even be able to breathe on Earth. There'll be floods everywhere. Our life would be chaos in a decade even. Imagine your kids can't find safe drinking water. They can't do anything. It'd be horrible. Imagine you having to live like that. It's awful. We need to pass a law through.
That'd suck.
According to PopularMechanics.com, scientists are creating copies of volcanoes to solve global warming. So volcanoes let out sulfur dioxide into the air, which creates a cloud that covers the Earth. And scientists are saying that it blocks solar radiation, and they think it can cool down the planet. So they're creating copies of volcanoes all around the world to cool down the planet.
Is there one more big solution we can have?
Yes, Carter. Okay, so Klaus Lackner from Columbia University has developed this new invention of solving global warming. It is an artificial tree. It doesn't look like a tree, but it works kind of the same way a tree works, almost. So this artificial tree takes in carbon dioxide, and it's really cool actually. It turns it into liquid form, which the workers will take in and bring it to like a lab of plants and trees where they boil it back to carbon dioxide and give it to the trees, and then the trees provide more oxygen. So, but the cool thing about these is it takes in more carbon dioxide every single day than a single tree does in its lifetime. That's very good. And they are making these things and putting them all over deserts, all over the world. And that is a great solution to global warming.
Thank you, Riley, for being on this segment of approximately 10.5 minutes. So we need everybody out there watching to do some of our personal solutions. If you just do some of them, it will make the world so much better and just make it a better place. Imagine in 10 years, it's going to be so hard to live if we don't have if we don't do any of these solutions that we've talked about.
A lot of extinct animals in the future.
Yeah, if a lot of animals are going to go extinct, then it's going to be a much harder for to balance out the food chain, and everything will be messed up.
Thank you, Carter.
No problem, right?